Look, some black guy. Hello, how may I help you?
Hey, Habibi, look, my hang low ain't working like it's supposed to. You got any of them sex pills?
May I randomly suggest one of these generic products?
Nah.
You should take the A game, little bro.
Bling bling for the ding ding.
Nah.
You shouldn't be taking that poison, little bro. Here, try one of mine.
Yes, right.
A game will make a girl give you her credit card number.
It is very true.
Plus, it's an all-natural solution for men. Not like these gas station pills gonna make your manhood shrivel up and fall off.
Oh my golly, he's right. A-game is an all-natural solution for men. And you take it and it give you energy and libido and your vitality will be out the roof.
I feel it kicking in already. I'm gonna go home and show my girl.
Okay, but don't forget to drink 16 to 32 ounces of water.
Hey, baby.
Ooh, look who brought their A game.
And that A is for apocalypse, cause I'm about to blow your back up. Ow!
Ooh, I love it when you bring your...
Hey, what's good, YouTube? I'm making a point to get into it, but before I do, I want to say much love to the A-Game Nation. Shout out to my peers out there, for progressive. You guys are in health, guys who are under the weather or going through what you're going through. You got brothers in the manosphere and beyond who are pulling for you. We're looking for the best for your health. Pay yourself first. Godspeed, and make sure you take care of number one. With that said, it's going to lead to the title of this two-part series. It's the fabric of your bag. Now, what made me come up with this is because for quite a few years, so to speak, as long as I've known it, been always hearing about this nonsense about, got to get the bag, got to check my bag, all this goofy stuff leading about the bag. Getting money, success, however you want to define it. But let's be honest, men. We do need to check the fabric of our bag, because that bag is an extension of us. That bag happens to be our value system. And people will judge us not just by how we carry it, but how it's made and how we look moving it. Or the importance of not just attaining it, but what we put in it. Walk with me with this on. Imagine you're planning a trip. And you know how the protocols go, go to the airport, and first of all, you got to buy your ticket. Then you make your plans, and then you get to the airport. And the first thing you got to do is get your ticket checked. And then when you go through the whole cattle of passengers waiting to get checked, go through TSA, they got to check your bags. Now, there's certain things you can't bring on the trip, which means in life, as many times you guys love to run from it, you can't run from SOS. You can't run from system order structure. As many as you guys try to smuggle things, but I'll get on that in the next video. We're talking about the flight of the internal. See, I'm always going to use my chart, which hopefully I'm going to get everything on point, be more professional about it. But since it's a raw conversation between me and you, I had to do what I have to do. So we look here. Look here, the spiritual part. That's the key. That is your ticket. Without the spiritual, you can't really get anywhere too far. You have to use other means to travel. Underhanded means. See, if your spiritual is on point, it means you have integrity. It means you're not one of these tender dick Templars who's led astray by a tingle. You have a little foresight, discernment, masculine discipline. You're able to exercise a measure of using your 4 T's and the 4 P's. When it comes to the spiritual part, you provide purpose to your bag. Why is it here? Where am I going? And what am I do to do the next thing, which is the P, protection. See, the protection part and the problem solving tend to be hand in hand. Now, when it comes to your bag, since you value it so much, you're very cautious of not just the maintenance of the bag, but what you put in it. See, when you have the 10 life values working for you, as we see again, talking about your spiritual, your health, your family, your appearance, your dwelling, mainly internal. Those are key. You have those in order. The external will take care of themselves because you have the interior, the foundation on point. See, respectfully, and I'm going to get on that next video, you're very discerning about all the misinformation that's being strewn over here in the manosphere and on the broad. You got to check and verify certain things. Like, you know what? Something in my spirit doesn't like that. Let me check that. And then when it comes to certain people, you learn to give them enough rope to redeem themselves or hang themselves. Because some of them will do it for free. Some of them are stupid enough, they'll kick away the chair and just let you, give you some free entertainment. Let's get on the part we're talking about checking the bags. Are you healthy enough to carry it? See, it's more than just getting in shape or mentally fit or have that level of endurance in many areas that you need to take that bag anywhere. When it comes to your health, sometimes some things that you put in your bag can be detrimental to it. That'd be just as someone put some explosives or questionable materials in your bag. For example, dumbass content. We have a lot of these internet Tinder dicks who live vicariously through other people, or they have no identity of their own, so they gotta copy and paste an identity onto themselves. There are people who are out here being sycophants because they allow their bag to be filled with bullshit. However, when you're on point, and I'm talking about a man of principles and purpose, you learn how to check that shit at the door. Wait a minute, this does not vibe with my principles right here. I can't do that because that goes into your family. Now the thing is, I know in many areas of this space and some abroad, family is detrimental to certain individuals because they're still stuck in Never Never Land. But see, it goes hand in hand when we talk about spiritual and health. We always talk about legacy, or we should. See, that leads to the access to wealth eventually. But again, many need to learn how to impart wisdom to the next generation. And it ain't got to be your biological kids. It could be those your junior, those your peers, sometimes your elders. Because a lot of them have gone through life trying to figure things out on their own. Learning things the hard way. But see, when you have learned the lessons, you're able to face yourself, win, and understand how to master the way you move and think. You can lead by example, because we always say great leaders create great leaders. The thing was about the family part. It doesn't have to be blood, but you do have to look after your brothers. And I say this part because this space has been torn apart by revisionist history and all the supporters of the bullshit narratives that has rendered this space into an internet hostel. So the thing is, we talk about family. We talk about what this space was originally meant for. Getting the brothers to find out information how to maneuver in this anti-masculine environment. Guys to get back their kids. Guys to learn how to weather the storms, whether it be legally, socially, spiritually, on health, every aspect. One hand wash the other. Iron sharpening iron. But there's too many Tupperware built motherfuckers out here who run around here and just doing these internet fashion shows. They're going out here doing these internet Mendigo fights. You got these Tinder dicks calling people simps. Now isn't that ironic? See, the thing is, this space has been crippled by coddling, excessive coddling. Internet ass kissers. You got individuals who are panhandling for all kind of means, especially for pussy. I've always said, as an adage, it always takes a pussy to expose and control one. Now, you don't have to do nothing but click on just damn near any conflict creator out there and it'll prove my theory right. And I've been saying that since 2007. So, that being said, about your bag, the appearance. How are you carrying your bag? Because it's a part of you. It is an extension of you. See, well, I working on the 10 life values. That's my bag is similar to many others in growing in number because of how we value ourselves. My brother Sheep Stay Sleep mentions about black male agency. And it's important because we need to deal with us since we're at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. We need to worry about things that deal with us because our certain issues are specific. It's more than punani politics. It's more than sitting there on the internet pocket watching. It's more than any dudes out here clout fishing, cat fishing, beard fishing, dick fishing. Whatever fish you put to it, it tends to apply. See, the thing is how this space looks when you have brothers who are going through medical issues, mental issues, financial issues, spiritual issues. And the sole conversations that come around here is punani politics and all kind of never land type of topics. Things that don't move the needle forward and move it backwards. And because stupidity has collateral damage. Many of us are end up being targets and being picked off because these backward sons of bitches, what they promote at the forefront. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the dwelling. Not just in this space. But see, in the bag, it's an extension of, in a sense, your home. How you maintain it. See, in the military, we learn to sit there and keep everything in order. That way, you keep the integrity of the bag straight. You keep your contents cool. That way, when you're able to be effective, maneuver, stop holding up the works, with you being, sloppy as hell, everything out of order. But again, there's those three things: system, order, and structure. You have a system of how you put things in your bag. You have a level of order. That way things move fluidly. That way you know where everything is, how everything moves, and you get maximum efficiency as a man in execution. Structure. It's the same thing. It's not just what's in your bag. It's outside of it. Because the thing is, if you're thinking about your bag, it helps with you move. How you move. Is it cumbersome? That will affect your health. That will affect your mobility and other aspects of the 10 life values. You got to ask yourself that stuff. And then we're talking about mobility. See, when you have system, order, and structure, think about you having a rollaway bag. So you're thinking smarter, not working harder. See, with a rollaway bag, you may have a lot of contents in there. You may have everything you need, and then a bag you can sling over your shoulder. But again, that takes some thinking. And with that level of mobility, you can move your bags carefully. And then the thing is, you make less noise instead of sitting there or bringing attention to yourself because you're sitting there smooth as fast as smooth. That's what we learned in the military, and that's how it applies out here. So this message is definitely, slew mouth, for both veterans and civilians. Because regardless of what you think, we're in the same theater here and now. It still transcends from the service to out here. You're looking at your education. See, if you're smart, you're not just using education as a status symbol or a weapon to bludgeon people you view as less than. The educational part is learning how to move in the world, learning what to pack and how much, learning what bag is more effective to you, checking the fabric of the bag, make sure you can carry maximum weight distribution, things in the pockets to place everything you can. And thing is, if you know about how vast that trek is to the airport, it makes it keeps your health and your spirituality on point because you know you're focused on the mission. You ain't gotta worry about stuff. You're good. As a matter of fact, knowing about the educational part, you expect your bags to be checked. It's called masculine certification. Check my resume. See my shit's in order. I see I get less hassle because I know I gotta move and do my thing. Hey, sir, you're good. It transits more than just the airport. That's just a micro example of how you need to move in the world. Because when you're a man who's about his shit, some people can feel it on you. Some people can see it on you. Some people can understand it when you talk. You know, this person's about business. Let that man move. I will not impede his progress. But then again, we'll talk about that in the next one. Then you look at your profession. So what is it about your profession? See, when we talk about the fabric of your bag, there's a lot of people who wear some knockoff shit. There's not knockoff items, not just the bag itself, but what they put in it. Let's talk about people parroting talking points. Let's talk about people using ashy dick analytics to bludgeon people to make their nonsensical points. Instead of being a professional leader of men. The thing is, it isn't just what you do that makes you the man. What do you do off time? How are you carry yourself? Are you a professional ass kicker or an ass kisser? It's all about the execution of what you do. See, the thing is, good or bad, practice makes permanent. And the thing is, like, if you learn how to pack your bag, if you learn how to find necessary routes to limit the obstacles in your way, learn not what to bring, learning what not to do, you can get to where you're going far more efficiently. See, professionalism just isn't a thing where we're talking about this high value bullshit, which I'll get on another time. It's about how you put all this together in a profession. You got to move like a professional. You got to think like a professional. And these are my opinions, but thing is, again, smooth is fast. Fast is smooth. Then we're talking about leisure. See, when you are about your bag, thing is, your leisure should create that creative recharge. See, when me and my peers went out to Charlotte, we had a great time. A lot of us talked about the things we need to bring and whatnot. Other things were unspoken. Like, you know what? I'm going to be here at such and such time, even though the hotel service sucked. That's for another video. When it comes down to it, when you take care of things like with your bag, do you secure your bag while you go reclaim yourself, your peace of mind? Enjoy the company of like-minded peers. You don't have to worry about someone snatching your bag because it's secured, because it's a reflection of yourself. You know what? While I go have my fun, I'm going to use the 4 P's to ensure that I can have my stuff ready, secure, and on the go in case anything happens, good, bad, or indifferent. The leisure part is you look forward to moving, to your destination. When I know I'm traveling, I get excited. There's things I'm looking at. Okay, look, it's not hard for me to get my stuff prepped, iron my clothes, get my hygiene bags together. Sitting there talking on the phone, you're like, yeah, you get hyped up because you're ready to go. That's what should happen as far as what you carry in your bag and putting the contents in it. Oh, before I move on, for example, when you get out here, there should be content creators who inspire you to do things, to put great things in your bag. They should give you homework so that way you can apply it to yourself and see for yourself. That way you can promote a testimony that will help your leisure, add a little levity into your life instead of more strife and excuses and debt. So you think it's quality over quantity. But that's just me speaking out loud. Last part is wealth. Now, this could be tangible and intangible. When it comes to your bag, how much you want to spend in investing in things in your bag, for your bag, to protect your bag. See, the wealth, if you go back around why it's circular, goes back to spiritual. That spiritual is your insurance claim. Anything goes wrong, you can go back to that spiritual. You have that wealth of knowledge, or that wealth of self. And when it comes down to it, you can lose all the shit out there but your mind. But see, you will have that will, that resilience to go back and get everything you got tenfold. And use that wealth of information to prevent that bullshit from happening. Or be prepared for whatever storms are going to come, because you know that's a given. So when you add all that up, and I'm saying this in closing, checking the fabric of your bag is important. What are you putting in your bag? What's your bag made of? See, if it's constructive, sometimes you'll get the right help to pack your bag. But the thing is, when you do this for yourself, you're looking to get the best out of life for yourself with your travels throughout life. And you can expect to get checked. But the thing is, when you're you have that spiritual foundation, you go in with confidence. I'm good. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I can move on. And if I do have a complication, I know how to maneuver and get to my destination the right way. So with that being said, salute to you guys. But you got to ask yourself, what's in your bag? What is the fabric of your bag? And how does that bag reflect me? Am I proud of it? Or do I need to readjust everything in my bag and what's in it, or what it's made of? Things we need to talk about, fellas. Things we need to talk about. So that being said, Semper Fi. Y'all be safe out there.